Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Thursday. What is going on, folks? How we feeling? How we doing? How's everybody's day going? How's everybody's week going? Week is going by fast, isn't it? The season is gone by fast, hasn't it? I mean, we are towards the end of the regular season. Not a whole lot of baseball left when you think about it, but still games need to be played, and these games are still very crucial, right? The Yankees just won 2 out of 3 against against the Minnesota Twins, which a series win is always great when it comes to the Yankees and when it comes to trying to secure that top wild card spot. And they're still trying to compete in the AL East to try and get back to first place. And as I'm saying that, earlier today, both the Red Sox lost, both the Blue Jays lost. So the Yankees are now 3.5 games behind the Blue Jays in the AL East. It is crucial that they win tonight's game, because if they win tonight's game, they're going to be 3 games ahead, and they're also going to gain a game against the Red Sox. So this is a game, the Yankees hopefully, right, will win. Now, keep in mind, right, this team just played last night. They're in a different time zone, different city. They traveled. So, I don't know what time they got in. I'm sure they got in pretty late. So, these guys are probably a little bit tired. It's gonna happen to players, believe it or not, right? Players are also human too. So, traveling and all across, all season, especially after a night game, and you're going, and you don't have a whole lot of, you're getting in late to another city. It's just, it does wear down on you. It does. And I'm not making excuses or anything as if, if like they end up losing tonight. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, these things do happen. But the lineup, though, I will say, I'm sure you all seen the lineup. It's definitely looking a lot different. It's still looking way different. The Orioles, right, they have Cade Povich on the mound against Max Fried. So it's going to be a lefty versus lefty matchup. So we'll see what happens in tonight's game. I mean, usually when Max Fried is on, the Yankees play well. Max Fried has looked fantastic in his last few outings, so it's encouraging to see, especially leading up to the postseason. We want Max Fried to have these good outings and give the Yankees an opportunity to win games and keep them in the game, right? So, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Fried in his last few starts. So we'll see what happens, what he does tonight against this Baltimore Orioles team. And we'll see how Cade Povich does against the Yankees. And before we go any further, real quick, I just want to give a congratulations to Clayton Kershaw, right, of the Los Angeles Dodgers. He has announced that he is going to retire at the end of the season, which, I was wondering when he was going to make that announcement. He had a good career, but unfortunately, injuries have hindered him. So it sucks when that happens to a good player. You've seen that with him. You've seen it with guys like Mike Trout. So, but yeah, Clayton Kershaw just a little bit ago announced that he is going to retire from Major League Baseball. Good for him. Good for him. I'm happy he's made that decision. So, there always comes a time in a player's career where they gotta, things come to an end. It's just reality of it, man. It's just reality of it. Eventually, age catches up, and you're not the same player that you used to be. It happens to all. It sucks, but again, it's just reality, man. It's just reality. So, good for him. Congratulations to him. Wish him well in his future endeavors. So, we'll see what happens in his future, but I could see him maybe being a pitching coach somewhere, or maybe being a broadcaster. Who knows? A lot of these former players, they end up either being coaches or becoming broadcasters later. So, we'll see what happens with him. But just thought I'd share that real quick. So, again, Yankees have a 4-game set starting tonight against the Baltimore Orioles. On paper, the Yankees should win, right? The Yankees, it should be easy, right? It should be an easy schedule. But here's the thing, though, man. These games are never easy, right? And the Orioles are going to give the Yankees a hard time. It doesn't matter how good they are, how bad they are. They'll give the Yankees a hard time. So it's just going to be one of these weird games where, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if the Yankees were to lose in one of these games, right? I mean, I'll even be crazy and say the Yankees could split. I mean, you never know. In a 4-game set, when you're playing away, it's hard. You know, it's hard to get a series win, but I think they could get a series win. I feel like that they can. They should be able to, but it's baseball. Stranger things have happened. You know, let's see what happens, though. Let's see what happens. But again, with Max Fried on the mound, I feel a little bit more confident with this team. So whenever he pitches, right, not to say that I don't feel confident when the other guys pitch, I don't have that same confidence. But with Fried, it's just that extra confidence. It does go up. But yeah, I just thought I'd go on this little rant that I just went on. So don't mind me, folks. You know how I do it sometimes. I go on these rants. But shout out to the folks in the chat. I got to say what's up to the chat because I know the chat's on fire right now. Make sure you all hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get more people to subscribe. Let's continue growing this channel. I would greatly appreciate it. It does mean the world to me. Keep sharing this channel out and go vote in the poll. Let me know what you're all thinking in the poll. We'll check the poll here in just a moment. Let's say what's up to the chat. Who do we have in the chat? Katie, first person in the building. What is going on? Katie always makes it a mission to be the first person in the building. How are you, Katie? Good job. And we got Brooklyn in the house. What's up, Susan? We got Beagle in the building. We got Dom in the building. Who else we got in the building? Who else? Oh, my friend Victor's in the building. What's up, dude? How's it going? Daniel Berry's in the building. What's up? I know you're a big Dodgers fan, dude. How do you feel about Clayton Kershaw's retirement? What's going on there, Daniel? Robert Boom, what's up, man? How's it going? Jonathan, what's up, buddy? How you doing, Jonathan? We got Sunil in the building. We got Ed in the building. And yes, the answer to your question is the game is on Fox. So it does depend on where you are, right? So it does depend on your region because there's going to be a couple of games on Fox. There's Yankees, Orioles, and then Cubs and Reds. So I don't know, depending on where you are, you're going to get one of those games. Since I have MLB TV, I should be able to get that Yankees-Orioles game. So I don't think it should be a problem. It's not an ESPN game, so that much I do know. Who else we got in the building? We got Chua in the building. So we got one of our Orioles fans in the building. What's up, Chua? How are you feeling? We got Peter in the building. Cecilia, what's up? How we doing? Yeah, no problem. I'm going to mention, guys that are retiring or whatever. So, yeah, I was wondering when he was going to call it quits. You know, I really did. It's not because I wanted him to retire. It's not even that. It's just, the guys up there in age, players eventually, man, they get to an age, and at some point they gotta, they're gonna make that announcement. But good for him. Dev Finch, what's up? What's going on, Dev? How we doing? Yeah, the game is on Fox. But again, it's going to depend. You're going to get one of the games. You're either going to get Yankees, Orioles, or Cubs and Reds. So it just kind of depends on what part of the country you're in. But since I have MLB TV, I should be able to watch that game. I should be able to call the game. If I can't, just look out for a community post. All right, but I should be able to call the game. But stay tuned. But yeah. So the grind doesn't stop, folks. There's 10 games left. Right, there's 10 games left. The Yankees right now with 85 wins, 10 games left, including tonight's game. So slowly winding down. We're about to get into those single-digit games. But this is a game. Yankees got to win, man. Especially with the Red Sox losing, with the Blue Jays losing. This is where the Yankees can gain some ground and they can create some room between them and the Red Sox and gain a game against the Blue Jays because. I know I said that I could see the Yankees not getting first place. It's going to be hard, especially with the way the Blue Jays have been playing. They've been playing some good baseball. It's going to be tough, but I hope the Yankees prove me wrong when it comes to finishing at the top of the AL East. Because I was like, well, I think as of right now, I still say they'll finish at the top of the wild card. But if they finish first place in the AL East, you know what, man? You all proved me wrong. Thank you for proving me wrong. You're not going to hear me complain one bit. Man, I'll be very excited. I'm sure all Yankee fans will be excited. So, yes, indeed. But let's go. Let's go over this lineup. Let's talk lineup here, folks. Let's talk lineup here for both teams. Lineup for the Yankees looking a lot different. So, don't worry, your eyes are not playing tricks on you or anything like that. So, the lineup is real. It's not made up. And if you're standing, you're probably gonna fall over. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But here we go. Pixelmon, what's up? He says 10-0 for the last 10. Bro, that would be amazing. All right, so starting lineup for the New York Yankees, you have Paul Goldschmidt leading off, playing first base. Aaron Judge will be playing right field, batting second. Cody Bellinger will be batting third. He'll be playing left field. Giancarlo Stanton will be DHing in tonight's game. He'll be batting cleanup. Ahmed Rosario, folks, is playing in tonight's game. He'll be playing second base. Trent Grisham will be batting sixth. He'll be playing center field. Anthony Volpe will be playing shortstop. He'll be batting seventh. So Volpe's back in the lineup. Jose Caballero will be batting eighth. He'll be playing third base. Austin Wells is at the dish. He'll be batting ninth. And Max Fried is on the mound. He's got a 17-5 record with a 3.03 ERA. He's going to go for his 18th win of the season. So let's see how Max Fried does against this Orioles lineup. And as I'm talking about Orioles lineup here, you have Ryan Mountcastle leading things off, playing. He'll be DHing. You have Westberg batting second. He'll be playing third base. Gunnar Henderson batting third. He'll be playing shortstop. You have O'Neill playing left field, batting cleanup. Jackson will be playing right field, batting fifth. Mayo is batting sixth, playing first base. Basallo will be batting seventh. He'll be at the dish. Mateo will be batting eighth, playing center field. Vasquez will be batting ninth, playing second base. And Cade Povich is your starting pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles. He left-handed pitcher, so that's why the Yankees have a very righty-heavy lineup. But I can't blame them for it. So I understand. Why guys like Jazz and McMahon are not on the lineup. I think it's only right. Caswell, what's up, Caswell? How are you? Is he related to Maury Povich? You know what? That's a very good question, Pixelmon. We gotta do some research on that. I don't know. A quick Google search will tell us. Yeah, Susan is already saying Volpe and Wells are in, not happy. Well, I get it. I understand, but I think Max Fried and Austin Wells, I think that chemistry between them, the pitcher catcher chemistry, that's always important on a team. So I think Max Fried, just like Carlos Rodon, they like pitching to Austin Wells. So, but I understand, Wells has kind of had a bit of a frustrating year, and I get it. Same thing with Volpe. Although Volpe showed up in that Twins game though when he played. Let's see how he does against the Orioles. So you had to go very righty heavy though for tonight's game, because Goldschmidt, Judge, Stanton, Rosario, Volpe, Caballero. So that's six guys in the lineup. 6 out of the 9 that are righties, righty bats. So 3 of the guys are lefties, but lefties that you do have, like Bellinger hits lefties really well. Grisham doesn't do too bad. Wells is all right, you know what I mean? But I like the lineup. I like the lineup because Rosario, as you all know, he hits righties really well. Caballero could hit. Wells is okay. Stanton and Judge, I mean, there's not even an argument there. I mean, those guys can hit anybody really. So I like the lineup. Okay, I like the lineup. And Shua says, good luck because the Orioles always eliminate from playoffs. Yeah, well, they made it to the postseason last year and they got eliminated early. But, Susan, I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you. So, but you had to make this lineup, majority righties. And I think Fried pitching to Wells again. I know Wells has not had a great season. I understand, but I think Fried likes pitching to him just like Carlos Rodon does. But we'll see what happens in tonight's matchup, though. But Cade Povich, he's got an 0-1 record against the Yankees. In 3 appearances, he's got an ERA of 4.30, 9 strikeouts. So, very small sample size. The Yankees did see him back in April of this year and had a couple of strikeouts in 4 2/3 innings. Gave up 3 runs. Was that a game that the Yankees won? Let's see. I'm going to check that. Actually, the Yankees lost that game. They lost that game 5-4. That was a game that Carlos Carrasco pitched. Can you believe that? Carlos Carrasco, anybody familiar with that name? So Yankees actually ended up losing that game, but could be a different story tonight. So, we'll see what happens with tonight. But, let me know what you all think about this lineup. I mean, again, I like the lineup. I have no problems with the lineup. You just hope that you could get the best production that you possibly can. So let's see. I'm also going to pull up Cade Povich's baseball savant just to see what kind of pitches he has, what the Yankees bats could be facing. So I mean, this is a guy that the Yankees should be able to hit. So Carrasco was the reason for that, L. Absolutely. Right, Pixelmon. Yeah, let me share the baseball savant here for Cade Povich. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, let me make this full screen. Oh, what is going on here? Cool. Hopefully you all could see that, but he's got a lot of blues. I mean, the only thing that's really in the red is his strikeout percentage. So his strikeout percentage is not bad, just a little bit above average, but everything else is in the blue. Again, this is a guy that the Yankees should be able to hit. So looks like he's got throws a lot of fastballs, 39% of the time, sitting at around 92. Fastball, curveball, changeup, sinker, sweeper. So yeah, he's got a pretty good pitch mix. I'd imagine, he's gonna throw a lot of fastballs, no doubt. I'm gonna be looking out for his changeup and sinker. I'm gonna be looking out for those pitches quite a bit because I think he's gonna throw a lot of those against the Yankees bats, and he's definitely gonna try and trip them up. So pretty decent pitch mix, but again, this is a guy that the Yankees should be able to hit. Right, everything is on paper. And shout out to my friend JB from the Back It Up Binge podcast. I was wondering if you were going to pop in, man. This is another one of my Orioles friends. He says, well, Bronx Bullies come to Comerica Park. Check for the W for the Yanks. No way Povich and always beat the lefty. All right. But how are you there, JB? Everything good? Life is good? Make sure you guys go check out my friend JB over there at the Back It Up Binge podcast. Cool, great guy, really great guy. Gotten to know him over the last year. So shout out to you, man. But yeah, what up, Petruzzi? What's going on? So place a wager with the strike zone, with the criteria being if the New York Yankees overtake Toronto, he shaves his beard and head clean. Thoughts? Not happening. I even if they do, I'm not shaving. Nope, Sunil. Not happening. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, that's not happening. The beard and the hair stays. The beard just needs a little trimming though. So I need to make that happen at some point. At least do some handlebars. That's funny. That is funny. But let's get into these predictions though, folks. Let's get into these predictions. So Max Fried, what do we got for Max Fried? Who's doing the play-by-play on MLB.TV? It's going to be the Fox broadcasters, so you might see John Smoltz, so be ready, folks. Just mute your TV, I guess. Overtake my couch? Yeah, good luck. Doesn't have a stomach to... Yeah, I don't... Well, Petruzzi, I don't gamble. It's as simple as that, dude. No gambling for me. But let's talk Max Fried, though, folks. Max Fried, what do we got for Max Fried? What are our predictions for Max Fried? What do you think he does tonight, people? What do you think he does tonight? Let's see what he's done in his last few outings. He's looked fantastic in his last few outings. I mean, really, he's looked fantastic. So he's starting to look like himself again. I know he's had some rough starts there at one point, but looking good. I know the blisters were a bit of an issue. I mean, his last game was against the Red Sox on the 13th, which was last Saturday. He went 5 1/3, gave up 9 hits, only 2 runs, struck out 6, walked 2. So not a bad outing for him. But only went 5 1/3. But the game before that was against Toronto. He went 7 innings, struck out 4, gave up 3 runs, walked the batter, but still went 7 innings. Gave up 6 hits in that game. And the game before that was against the Astros, where he went 7 innings, struck out 5. He walked 3, only gave up the 1 run. So last 3 starts has been pretty solid for him. So I think he should have a pretty solid evening tonight. So let me know what you all got. Let me know what you all are thinking. Max is going to fry tonight. 7 innings pitch, 8 strikeouts, 1 earned run. All right, JB is saying 8-2, Fried goes 7, Judge goes yard, and my Dolphins get routed tonight. Yep, JB is also a big Dolphins fan. Yeah, good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. I appreciate you popping in. It's always a good time when you pop in, man. Thanks for popping in, JB. What else we got? Cecilia's going 7 innings, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 earned runs. Fried is going to fry the bird. 8 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 12 Ks. Okay. Okay. They better bring their A game tonight. Yeah, I mean, right? They better. Fried hopefully will get 7 strikeouts tonight. Yeah, that would be great. 7 strikeouts. Yeah, Fried. I'll give you my prediction for Max Fried. I think he could go 7. Yeah, I really think he could go 7 innings. I'll give him 7 innings, 7 strikeouts. I think he'll give up a walk. I'll say 1 earned run. So that's what I'm going to say for Max Fried. Ryan Mountcastle, yeah, he does. He does, Susan. You're absolutely right. But yeah, Max Fried, I'll say 7 innings, 7 strikeouts. Couple walks, 2 walks, and then I'm going to say 1 earned run is what I'm thinking for Max Fried. So I think he'll really do well today and help out the bullpen. Although the bullpen in the last couple of games, well, yeah, actually last night's game was actually good. The night before, though, was very bizarre. I didn't know what to make of it, but we'll see what bullpen arms get used tonight. And I'm looking at some of the bats here that are in the lineup. So Mateo, who's in the lineup, right? I'll just mention some names here. It looks like he's got 8 at-bats with a 250 average against Fried. Mayo has 3 at-bats with a 667, so he's had a little bit of success there, but small sample size. Mountcastle, 9 at-bats with a 222 batting average. O'Neal, 7 at-bats with a 286 average. So those are, O'Neal's a guy to look out for. And, Mateo, right, as well. Looks like Jackson, no, Basallo. Let me see Basallo. Basallo ever faced him? Yeah, it doesn't show anything for Basallo. I don't even see his name here. I know he's in the lineup. But nothing with him. Westbrook, 6 at-bats with a 0. Vasquez, 4 at-bats with a 0. Yeah, Jackson Holiday, 3 at-bats with a 667. So 2 at-bats from Gunnar Henderson with a 500. Kowser, 4 at-bats with a 250. So some guys have faced him. It's mostly small sample sizes. But, I think let's see how Fried does. Caswell says my predictions were pretty spot on last night. Nice, man. You think Judge is going to go double tonight? You think he'll reach his 50th home run? So Chua giving his Povich, our Orioles prediction, 6 innings, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, no earned runs. Okay, I'll take that. O'Neill's going to go yard. All right. Cecilia already giving her home run predictions. Judge, Belly, and Stanton, Dark Horse, Caballero. All right. Victor's going 9 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts, or shutout city. What's up, Therese? Yes, the Yankees have to win tonight, no doubt. Yeah, so if anybody else has any other Max Fried predictions, drop it in the chat. Let me know what you all are thinking. Let's talk double plays. How many double plays do y'all think the Yankees are going to hit into tonight? How many double plays we thinking? I'll say 1. I'll stick with my 1 prediction. And let me check this poll while you all are doing that. Dropping the comments. 29 votes, and 83% of you said that the Yankees got this. So you think Judge will be at 50 home runs tonight? That would be amazing, man. Susan says 2 double plays, Volpe and Wells, of course. Victor says no double plays, they turn 4. All right. What other double play predictions do we have? Don't be shy. Drop your double play predictions. Just don't let Fried get Yamamoto'd. If you get my drift, no to the 9th and then an L. Oh, you just upset somebody. They're gonna respond to you here in just a moment there, Snell. Judge might hit 3 home runs tonight. That would be awesome. Katie says 7 solid for Fried in a 10-3 Yankees win. Hopefully. Yeah, Katie loves the number 10. Jeremiah Jackson's playing tonight. Not Jackson Holiday. Got it. Yeah, so no Jackson Holiday. Yeah, looks like he's never faced Max Fried before. And Rice will definitely be in the game by the 5th inning. Why do you say that, Caswell? So, yeah, Yankees-Orioles. That'll start here in about an hour. It's a 7:15 start time. 2 double plays from Chua. So start time is at 7:15 for tonight's game. Chua says 2 double plays. For the Yankees or for the Orioles? See, the Yankees are going to hit into 2 double plays? Is that what you're thinking? Here's my thoughts on the Yanks as of right now. They never all seem to be firing on all cylinders at the same time. When a few are hot, the rest are not. Yeah, I guess that's you could say that's been true a lot of times. No doubt. All right, home run predictions. What are we thinking for home run predictions? Let me know your home run predictions. What do we got for home runs? Let's see everybody's home runs predictions. I'll give you mine right now. I'm gonna say Judge and Stanton. I'll say Judge and Stanton are gonna hit out of the park. My sleepers, I'm gonna say Rosario, Goldschmidt, and Caballero. Those are gonna be my sleepers. So I got Judge and Stanton hitting home runs, and then my sleeper is gonna be Goldschmidt, Rosario, and Caballero. I got you, Caswell. I don't think he'll be in the 5th inning, but you could see him in a pinch hit situation. I'll say that. But let me know your home run predictions, folks. Let me know what you all are thinking. Let's see those home run predictions. Snell's going Judge and Stanton sleepers. Caballero, Goldie, and Volpe, maybe Wells too. Oh wow, okay. I got you, Snell. Home run, Judge with 3, Stanton with 2, Volpe and Grisham. Home run, Stanton, Judge, and Grisham. A must-win tonight, but yeah, exactly, Dom. It's definitely a must-win. If the Yankees win tonight, then they'll be trailing the Blue Jays by 3 games. And then if so yeah, perfect opportunity for these guys to get the win. You know, they got to get that win, man. Got to make it happen. So you could have stayed at my house, but I'm losing the hotel. Okay, cool. All right, Stephen B. What up, Felix? How you feeling? Yankees 2 double plays, Orioles 1. Okay, sure. All right. What do we think for yeah, they're all must wins. Absolutely, man. They are. It's good. It's hard, right? It's gonna be hard, but they're definitely all must wins. All right, let's talk score predictions, people. Let's talk score predictions. What are we thinking for score tonight? What is the score going to be for tonight's game? What is the score going to be for tonight's game? Let's see it. Score predictions. Do I dare say Yankees 4 home runs tonight? 8-4. I'll say 7-3. Felix says 5-3. Belly and Jazz gets a 30. So Jazz is not in the lineup, Felix. You're gonna have to pick somebody else there, bud. 8-3 from Robert. 12-1 from Sunil. Cecilia says 8-2. Yeah, I'm going 7-3. 7-3 is gonna be my prediction. With a lefty on the mound, Felix, they're going all righties. So second base is going to be played by Ahmed Rosario. Third base will be Caballero, and shortstop will be Volpe. So no McMahon, no Jazz, no Ben Rice, no Dominguez. So none of these guys. So none of those guys are in the lineup. 7-4 from CeeLo. What up? Hey, my friend Jesse from Ringside Renaissance, my fellow Red Sox. I don't want to say fellow Red Sox friend, but my Red Sox friend. How about that? What's up? He's pissed. He says Red Sox freaking stink, missing the postseason yet again this year. I don't think you guys are going to miss the postseason, man. He is resting them. They need to be rested, honestly, but again, with a lefty on the mound. Yeah, a lot of speed out there, CeeLo. Caswell says 6-2. Yeah, no, I get it, Susan. I get it. Yeah, McMahon's defense is incredible at third. It's fantastic, but these guys, they should be. Caballero should be able to play third. He's a utility guy, so it's a good thing with him. Belly, Ahmed Rosario and Volpe for home run. Wow. Okay. Beagle. 5-4 from Chua. So Chua saying Yankees win. Okay. Yo, shout out to my boy Max. What up, Max? How we feeling, Max? Feeling good about tonight's game, bro? Yeah, last week's series against the Rays, Blue Jays, and Tigers with Cleveland only a game and a half behind. We were cooked. So Jesse's not feeling so confident in the Red Sox, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think that they always try to find a way, though, man. And I'm not just saying that just to say that. I don't sleep on the Red Sox, bro. Like it's simple as that. I do not sleep on the Red Sox. I don't. So. Yeah, it always feels great to have Max Fried on the mound, right? Since he has the same name as you, right? Or you have the same name as him. But yeah, y'all share the same name, so I know you get excited. I'm trying to eat. Let's see if the dog. Judge, Bellinger, Stanton, and Rice home runs. So Ben Rice is not in the lineup there, CeeLo. So no Ben Rice. You might have to switch it. But I appreciate everybody being here for the pregame. We got a lot of people in the building, man. So let's get those likes up, people. I know we got over 40 people and in the chat right now. We have just a little over 30 likes. Let's try to get to 40 likes. Great first name. Yeah, for sure, man. Max is a cool name. Baltimore's pitcher throw at the catcher. Sure, maybe. What do you mean? So CeeLo says scratch Rice. Okay. Yeah, let's hope. Yeah, I think Fried will have a good. I think Fried will have a good outing. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, and real quick, let me do this real quick, man, because I got my guy Jesse in the chat right now. I don't know if you all remember, but I had him come on the show with me. We did a pregame together, which was a lot of fun, actually. He talked Red Sox, I talk Yankees, but he's also, if you guys don't know, him and his buddy Combat Jones do a wrestling show. It's at the Ringside Renaissance. They do a good job. I think you guys are going live here in a little bit, right? I mean, you guys have like a premiere coming out. I think I saw that. But yeah, go subscribe to the Ringside Renaissance. Go subscribe to these guys. That's Jesse and Combat Jones's wrestling channel. Go check them out, man. They do a really good job over there. So Snell's saying, here's one thing in the schedule favoring the New York Yankees when it comes to Toronto's schedule. Tampa Bay finishes at Toronto and clinches the season series versus Toronto. It breeds some little bit, man. A little bit. New episode on YouTube, 8 p.m. All right, cool. A 3-year-old Spitfire. Judge, Stanton, Grisham, Caballero, Rosario, Volpe home runs tonight. All right, CeeLo putting it out there. That would be awesome. Yeah, that would be great, but sometimes that's easier said than done. Yo is saying Tigers lost. Yeah, so he's excited that the Tigers lost. Second playoff spot. Yeah, let me check that. Actually, I'm gonna check the standings real quick. And while I'm doing that, let me know what y'all are having for dinner. What's for dinner tonight? What is for dinner? What are dinner plans? What are y'all eating? What are y'all hungry for? What are y'all hungry for? Yeah, the wild card spot. Yeah, buddy. It's Cleveland's a game and a half behind. They're trying to get that wild card spot. Red Sox all of a sudden kind of fell. Houston's in second right now with Seattle. So Houston and Seattle have the same record. So they're tied for first place. Yeah, getting pretty dicey there in the AL wild card, man. Jesse says, don't look at the standings, man. It's depressing. Sorry, dude. Blue Jays losing streak continues. Yeah, lost tonight. So yeah, let me know what you all are eating, and then we'll wrap it up. Chicken salad, herb tea. I hate tea, but I have a cold. Boohoo. Sorry about sorry you have a cold. Hopefully you feel better. Yeah, I thought I was getting sick too, but it's just an allergy thing that I think that I'm going through. Every time the weather changes, when there's like a major change in the weather, yeah, my nose starts to get like real runny. I get like a sore throat, but I don't know. And it's one of those things where it's like, yo, I don't know if I'm getting sick or is it just these temporary allergies that I get. But for me right now, it's these allergies. Because if I'm sick, I'd probably be laying in bed right now. I know myself. Leftovers for Beagle, mixture of pork and beef. Yeah, Red Sox lost. Yeah, I know a lot of us fans are happy about that, except for one. Sorry, Jesse. CeeLo says, I just finished fried shrimp, steamed garlic butter, broccoli, and string beans. Okay. Jesse, the Orioles will see the Red Sox in Cancun. Oh, I'll be hanging out. They have loads of trees and grass where I live. Really not sure. Yeah, for sure. I know mine is. I hope the Yanks get swept for the rest of the year. Yeah, well, you know. I hope to buy the Brooklyn Bridge one day, but it's not going to happen. Oh, Jesse's mad right now. If Jesse saw me, he would totally spear me. The dude would just come out of nowhere and just spear me. Or like RKO me. It would be like one of those two. But yeah, let me know what you're all eating, man. Let me know what's on the menu, folks. The cake schedule? Uh-huh. Yankees have had a hard schedule. It like the easy part of it is right now, like, or else like all season it's been a tough one, especially that June, July stretch. Oh my God. And to start off September was bad, man. RKO out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm waiting for it. You're gonna fly out here, and I'm just gonna be like walking into my house, trying to walk into my house, and all of a sudden you come out of nowhere, just RKO me. Oh man, and you're just gonna be doing the Randy Orton stare down. Beer league, slow pitch softball team. Oh man. If they don't hit 7 home runs a game, they lose. Yeah. Well, worry about your team, buddy. You're just sad that we got guys that can hit home runs. Salad with turkey and walnuts. That's really good. Yeah, Baltimore's not a pushover team, man. I'm not sleeping on the Orioles. I'm not sleeping on any of the teams. Right now, man, they're gonna play hard. Even though the Orioles are not gonna make it to the postseason, they're still gonna play the Yankees tough. It's as simple as that, man. So yeah, they're definitely not a pushover team. I would agree with that. We were like 3 for 26 for runners in scoring position the past 3 games. That's bad, bro. Slow pitch softball, isn't that what former New York Yankee farmhand and journeyman Mike Ford was good for? Built Ford tough. Yeah. Next year Orioles could be trouble. They could be, Jonathan. I mean, they've had a lot of injuries this season, so I'm definitely look out for them next season. Yeah, Reds to wake up when they play Yanks. Is that the Orioles there, Susan? You're talking about the Orioles? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, what else is on the menu tonight, folks? What are we eating? I know a couple people dropped their food comments, so let me see if we get a few more. And like I said, we'll slowly close it down. But I appreciate you all being here. We got a lot of folks in the building, so thank you all for being here. Thank you to all the new subscribers. You guys and gals are the best. Let's continue growing this channel. Let's see how many likes we got right now. Thai for dinner, cashew nut, chicken level 3, spicy salad, and steamed rice. Nice, Cecilia. That actually sounds really good. That sounds really good. I see y'all hitting those emojis. Hit those emojis at the bottom too, the hearts. Does help. Definitely need at least 3 out of 4 against the Birds. I mean, yeah, they need to win the series, period. So we got 38 likes. I don't know if there's 2 people out there that have not hit the like button, but let's try to get to 40 before we can shut it down. But yeah, this four game series is going to be really interesting, man. Yeah, that the Orioles don't face the Yankees at the end of next year. I don't know. I know the 2026 schedule is out, so I don't know. I'd have to look at it again. Let's see these. Let's see the vote. Let's see the votes here. I'm looking at the votes. So 37 votes. Yeah, and 84% of you said that the Yankees got this. So 84% of you are confident that the Yankees are going to win the opener tonight. So yeah, I'm glad you all feel, most of you feel that way. So it's going to be an interesting series though, because Orioles they're still a pesky team. Caswell says, beautiful day to be a New Yorker, sunny, 81 degrees, low humidity, love it. Yeah, yo, the temperature in my area is about the same. It's about 80s, but it's starting to cool off at night though. Starting to cool off. Confident but not sure. I get it, Susan. Yeah, the weather here, I'm trying to check what the temperature was. Now my phone's like being all weird. Don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. But it definitely was definitely in the 80s here. So beautiful weather out here. Stepped outside for a minute. It was like hot. I was like starting to sweat. But like I said, we're in that time of year where the sun starts to set and then starts cooling down quite a bit. So yes, indeed. But I'm gonna shut it down here though, folks. I'm gonna end the pregame here. But again, I do appreciate you all hanging out for the pregame. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for the support as always. Thank you to all the new subscribers. You guys and gals are the best. Yeah, it's starting to get dark. It's going to get dark here pretty soon too. Again, getting to that time of year where the sun sets earlier and earlier, man. No doubt, John K. No doubt. But folks in the chat, thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully I'll see you all for the play-by-play. This will, after the stream ends, you should be able to click the link on the play-by-play when this ends. Do me a favor, just hit the like button, right? Even if you're not going to hang out, just hit that like button. So just let's get those likes up. Let's get the likes up right away, and it's gonna end up being nice chicken macani parm burritos. Sounds pretty good. But anyway, folks, thank you all very much. Have a great evening. And hopefully you all have a great evening. Hopefully we could celebrate a Yankees win tonight. That's what I'm hoping for. Hopefully we can celebrate a Yankees win, and hopefully we can get excited for some home runs, for some runs. So again, thank you all very much. Make sure you all hit the like button on the way out. Hit that subscribe button. If you're new, share this channel out with everybody you know. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you all very much. And as always, let's go Yankees. We'll see you soon for the play-by-play.